Greetings and hello everyone. Today we're going to be working with writing equations in slope-intercept form. So let's start off with some key concepts. So we have step one. We want to determine whether the given point is the y-intercept. If not, substitute the given information into the slope-intercept form. Equation to find the y-intercept. And then step two, use the given slope and y-intercept you found in step one to write the equation of the line in slope-intercept form. So these are the two steps that we're going to use to solve out our examples and see what we're given. So let's start off with example one. So write the equation of a line that passes through negative 8, 6 and has a slope of negative 3/4. So the step one says we want to see, is this my y-intercept? And a y-intercept would have 0 and a number right here. Since it doesn't have 0 for my x value, this is not my y-intercept. So as it says, I'm going to substitute that in to my y equals mx plus b. This is my slope-intercept form. So put in the number. So the y value is 6. The slope is negative 3/4. The x value is negative 8. And we're solving for b. So negative 3 times negative 8 is 24. 24 divided by 4 is 6. This gives me 6 equals 6 plus b. I'm going to subtract 6 from both sides. I'm going to get b equals 0. So my y-intercept for this problem is at 0, 0. So now I'm going to apply step 2. So y equals mx plus b. I have my m value. It's right here. So it's going to be y equals negative 3/4 x. And I have my b value. I solved it out in step 1. So it's going to be plus 0. Or if you want, you can just say y equals negative 3/4 x. It's implied that it's plus 0 because there's nothing on the end of it. So that's example 1. Let's take a look at example 2, a real-life example. So we're baking a recipe that calls for the temperature on our oven to be turned down for the baking time. So write an equation that represents the situation if the temperature of the oven drops 25 degrees every 30 seconds, and after 2 minutes, the temperature is 350 degrees. So we want to start off with changing the seconds into minutes. So change 30 seconds into 1/2 of a minute. So now we've changed it. Now we want to find the slope. So again, the slope is change in y divide by change in x. So our change in our y is dropping 25, so minus 25. And our change in our x is dropping 1/2. So 25 divided by 1/2 gives me negative 50. So now I found the slope. Next up, I want to find the b value. So I'm going to plug that in, y equals mx plus b. I know m now, it's negative 50. I want to find b. I'm going to use this point right here, which is 2 minutes, is 350 degrees. That's our second point that we got. So this is going to be 350 equals negative 50 times 2 plus b. Well, negative 50 times 2 is 100. So this gives me negative 100 plus b. Add 100 to both sides, we get b equals 450 degrees. So my b value is now 450. I can plug my slope that I have and my b value into slope-intercept form. So that's going to give me y equals negative 50x plus 450. And now I've solved out that problem. So this one kind of introduces the next idea we're going to get into. What happens if they don't give us the slope right away? So step 1, use the given points to find the slope of the line containing the points. Step 2, use the slope from step 1 and either of the points to find the y-intercept of the line. And then step 3, use the slope you found in step 1 and the y-intercept from step 2 to write the equation. In slope-intercept form. Okay, so we're going to use these 3 steps, and just like I have been doing, you'll notice that each step will be its own column. So let's start off. Write an equation of the line passing through 1.2, negative 0.7, and negative 3.4 and 1.6. So I'm going to start off with finding the slope, which is y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. So I'm going to call this my x1, my y1. This is going to be my x2 and my y2. So let's plug those in and see what we get. So we're going to get 1.6 minus negative 0.7. And I'm going to divide that by negative 3.4 minus 1.2. So let's fix that double negative there. So that turns into 1.6 plus 0.7 divide by negative 3.4 minus 1.2. So let's do the addition and the subtraction. We're going to get 2.3 divided by negative 4.6. Do the division, gives us negative 0.5, or negative 1/2. I'm going to keep it as a decimal because this problem uses decimals. So step 2 says use the slope from step 1 to find the y-intercept. I'm going to use the first points right here. I'm going to use the second points right here to show you that it doesn't matter which one you use. So this is going to give me y equals mx plus b. So I'm going to go 1.6 equals negative 0.5 times negative 3.4 plus b. Multiply these two together, and that gives you 1.7 plus b. Subtract 1.7 from both sides, and you get negative 0.1 is b. So now I have my slope, and I have my b value. Step 3 says put the two together, and you get your slope-intercept form. So this is going to give me y equals negative 0.5x minus 0.1. And that will be my slope-intercept form. So go ahead and review through these concepts that we learned today, and have a great day.